What's up, everybody? Scott Vanover. I am over here in my studio, in my bedroom, um, and I thought I'd come on here and do a quick video. Maybe it's not gonna be that quick. I don't know. Um, on a question I had from one of you guys about how I did Guiding Light. So, Guiding Light is my new song that's going to be coming out um, in June of this year. It's going to be the first single off my instrumental piano album called Love, Faith, and Worship. Um, and one of you guys was requesting me to show you how I did my song. So, I'm just going to let you guys know to bear with me. I'm going to make mistakes, but I'll show you guys how I made the song. So, the first part of the song that I did is right here. This is the first piano part. I wanted to come up with a rhythm first that I could play extra piano to and add a drum beat to that would complement the song. So, here's the first part of Guiding Light, and this part plays throughout the whole entire song. So, I'll go ahead and play this part for you. I am going to make mistakes, so just bear with me. Okay, so that's the first part piano, and you know it's me playing because obviously it's still not playing, right? So it's me, okay? Um, and I'm saying that because to show you guys that that was me that was playing, okay? Um, and so I'll move on to the second part. So that's the first part, okay? And I'll move on to the second part. All right, so the second part, which is insert 2, another piano part, the pattern for that, we'll go into that. I'm going to go right here. All right, so the second pattern for that, and I hope you guys can see it. You guys can, okay. Yeah, you guys can see the computer thing right there, okay. So, second pattern for that is a G5 and a C5, which is, wait, nope. It's, I actually put numbers on my keys so I can tell where the keys are, so I can memorize it, because I was having a hard time memorizing the keys just blank-wise. So I bought these numbers for my piano so I can remember, you know, what ones I needed to push in order to play my music. I make the music, but then it's hard to play it back. So I bought this for memory. So so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it repeats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It would be A, B, C, D, E. It would be A and E, and then A and D. That's what it is. Okay, so that's the second part, okay? And that kind of plays all the way out until about the chorus. So when you're listening to it, this is what it sounds like. All right. So that's what it sounds like when I play it back to you, okay? And now I'm going to play that second pattern to the first piano, okay? So you guys can see. Okay, I had to find it again there. All right. All right. So as you can tell, what I did was to know that was me playing, okay, not me faking it, okay, because the keyboard's on, the light's on and everything, okay. What I did was I went up to my pattern 2, okay, all right. I went up to my pattern 2. I'll show you guys. Oh, whoop. Forgive me. All right, I'm gonna break my phone some way. Okay, so I went up to my pattern 2, and I think you guys can actually see that. Okay, so I went up to my pattern 2 here, all right, and I turned that off, and that's how you know it's me playing. Okay, that's how you know it's me playing. All right, so that's how you know. All right, so that's how you know it's me playing. I hope I got that on video. I hope I did. All right. Now, I'm going to go into the third part of the piano. All right. So, as I was playing, I wanted to come up with something that would complement the chorus. Okay. Something that would build up to the chorus. Okay. And it took me a little bit to figure out what to come up with. So, as I was listening and replaying this, because this is what producers do, they replay the song over and over and over and over and over again, the little bits that they have to see what they could add into any fresh ideas they might come up with, and I came up with this. So, all right. All right. And this is kind of the longer of the 3 piano patterns, okay? So this one, it goes, okay. Okay. Whoops. So it goes this. Okay. And then I go up 1, okay? So it goes A, B, C, D, and then it goes A, and then it shoots up to B. So it's okay. So it goes like that. So when you play it back, it sounds like this. Alright, so that's what it sounds like for all three piano riffs, okay? Now, it shoots into the chorus right after that, and it repeats the first piano pattern, the second piano pattern together, alright? And then it goes for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 bars, and then I put in 2 new piano riffs, okay? And that sounds like this. So when you go into the chorus, it sounds like this. And I also did the drum beat. Alright, so you heard that piano that I put in there? The original version I made actually didn't have that, but I decided to add that in. So I'll go and show you how I did that. Alright. So we will go edit pattern. Alright, so okay, you see how that is? So it's pretty much C7, D7, E7, E7, D7, C7, C7. Okay? So that's how I did that. Now, so then after that, I put another piano part in here, okay? And that was the fourth piano riff pattern that I did for you. This is the fifth piano pattern that I'm going to do for you guys. So it kind of comes out of the piano part like this. Okay, so you hear that? That other noise after that piano part that I just did for you? I'll go and play that for you. Right. So not sure why this red mark is here. All right. All right. Yeah, I gotta check some out here. All right, so I actually took this part, not that part. All right, so okay, so it's okay. So what I did was I took this part out and I added this part. Okay, this dot 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 dot. Okay, and that's what I did. I put that part in there. I left that part out, but I put that part in. Okay, so when you play it, it sounds like this. All right. So that pretty much repeats throughout the whole song. It starts over just at the first pattern, and then drum beat comes in, and then it goes into the second pattern, the third pattern, back into the chorus, and it's just a mixture of the two. Then we get into the mid verse, which is just pretty much the fourth piano pattern is the same, except for there's two chords, piano keys left out. So that actually sounds like this. It's okay. It just kind of repeats. All right. So when you're playing it, it sounds like this. And then on top of the top part, the first pattern, there's some missing for the mid verse. It goes like this. And that's what it does in the mid verse, mixed with those other patterns. So this is what you get in the mid verse. Okay, so the reason I added that piano part, okay, was because if I left that out, it wouldn't have sounded right. So I put that in there to complement the two half patterns, so that it would sound better. Because if I left it out, it wouldn't sound very good. So that with the piano, it sounds good. So it made it better. Now what I did was on the end of each, I put a FX reverse, so that it could accent the chorus, so it could be the end of that part into the chorus, so it could go into the chorus just right. So that's what I did. And then something cool I did was I put at the end of the chorus on the song, I put a fade. I put went in and put an automation clip, is what they call it. And I faded the song in towards in the let's see, the 93rd bar is when it starts to fade. And I put something at the end of it that really needed. I felt it needed something to complement the end of the song, because the way it was just kind of plain and bland. And I didn't want it to end that way. I wanted it to go out with like some kind of fancy do kind of thing. And it sounds like this. So I'm gonna go and add a pattern. So I added something with kind of something like that. Right? The idea behind this, I was listening to a favorite artist of mine, and I heard something at the end of his music, and it was fading out. And I heard something that sounded like this, and I was like, dude, I want to put something like that in my song. You know, make this a little different than anything I've done before this, right? And maybe give my listeners something like, wow, that actually ended pretty good. So it sounds like this when the song ends. And I'll play it right at the fade here. So So I hope you guys heard that part. If not, you guys will have to wait for the song to come out in order to hear the full version. You guys kind of got a more insight into the song than what I've done so far as the preview goes. But this is my song Guiding Light. This is how I did. I composed strictly from my piano here. I have a Donner DEK 200 electronic piano. And there's some dust there. And this is how I do all my composing. Before this, I had a Casio, but my Casio broke. It fell off my bed one day when I was cleaning, and it just smashed the whole end of the piano. Just completely broke. It just shattered. So I had to get a new one. And this happened to be the piano that I got. And this is a really good piano. I recommend it for beginners, people who are learning how to play piano. It comes with a lot of different presets. It's great for your kids to play on. And I actually highly recommend that kids really play on this and maybe learn some kind of production software, something that's simple and easy for them to understand, that they can go to, that they can play their keyboard as a MIDI into the program, so that if they want to produce music later in life, they can do that. How I got playing piano, I learned how to play piano to just creating little drum beats here and there, and I would just mess with the keys until I figured something out and kind of got there. So I'm still learning. I'm not professional, of course, but I recommend this for kids to learn on. So it's pretty awesome. Anyways, that's my tutorial of my song Guiding Light. I hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.